episode 2, season 3.
Yeah, episode 2.
Y'all keep us going. I got a treat for today.
Do you?
Yeah,
A treat? What kind of treat?
I got some jokes.
I'm hungry. I'd love a treat.
I'm going hungry.
You got jokes.
I got some jokes for the fans.
He's got jokes. Oh boy, I can't wait to hear this one. Woo. What you got?
You ready?
You got to set the stage. You got to get warmed up.
Put out the vibe.
Get all jacked up. Man, you need to put out that light blinding me over here. You kind of look like an angel though with the halo behind you right now.
I can't even make eye contact with you right now.
It's crazy.
Show business ain't easy.
You start this Joker off with a joke, Mr. Joker.
Why are ghosts bad liars? You see right through them.
Get out.
Ready for another one? I only got 3.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I only got 3 today.
it's our lucky day.
That's right. It's for the fans. Yeah.
All right, what you got?
Why do people not like vampires?
Because they suck.
Ah, you got it.
Disappointed!
Damn.
Is that really it?
Yeah, you stole my thunder.
Oh, shit.
Man.
I thought it was going to be something less obvious than that. I'm sorry.
This one you might not get.
All right. Let's try it. Best 2 out of 3.
What kind of witch goes to the beach?
Damn. I don't want to steal your thunder again.
Bruh.
I'm not going to do it. I don't know. What kind?
A sandwich.
I'm hungry. Hey, how perfect.
I'm not doing this anymore. You don't
Come
appreciate
on.
me.
I do appreciate it. Oh, I do. I love you Laffy Taffy jokes. They are good. They're good. You can use that on your children.
Yeah, feel free if you have kids too.
And your children's children.
Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous, I know, but
I like it, man.
yeah.
I don't have any.
You don't have any?
No. I mean, I had 2, but you took both of them. So who took whose thunder? No.
Okay.
I've got some, but I can't say it on TV. My mom might watch this show. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to another episode of Heavy Metal Horror Show. This is episode 2 of season 3. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about the 1982 classic, The Thing.
We start every one out like that. They're all
Classics.
Yeah.
Let's start over.
they're all from the 80s,
Yeah.
apparently.
You want to do that different?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you do it then. Since you know so much.
All right. So welcome back. This is episode 2 of season 3. And we got another good one for you. This is the 1982 thriller, The Thing.
The Thing.
John Carpenter's The Thing.
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter's thing.
We're going to talk about... Oh my God.
So this movie starts off, you got a whole bunch of guys who are dropped off in the Arctic, and then they discover a shape-shifting monster.
Yeah, it's like a parasite. So I don't know if I would classify it as like a shapeshifter.
One eternity later.
Antarctica.
This movie,
Tipicata.
not on a mission. What the hell are they doing there? This movie starts off in Antarctica, and there's a whole bunch of guys out there that are stationed there. And then while they're stationed out there, they discover a creature that sort of uses people as a host. Some say that it's a shape-shifting creature, but it's more like a creature that sort of embeds itself into people and then transforms those people into a monster. Well, as soon as they discover this, a lot of distrust starts to happen between the guys, and a lot of tension start building between this group of guys who are really close. And everyone's suspicious of the other one. And all of them are wondering if one of them got bit or if they didn't.
Nobody trusts anybody now. We're all very tired.
If you like suspense and if you like movies that have a lot of practical effects, and if you like Kurt Russell, he had one of the main roles in this movie, we really think you would like this one. It's a must-see for an 80s horror fan.
Oh, yeah. And Wilfred Brimley.
I'm Wilfred Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes.
Wilfred Brimley. Diabetes.
Diabetes. That was really cool, seeing so many of these actors that have been in so many movies, you know, seeing them with such a young face, you know.
Yeah, it was pretty incredible.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
It was cool. Of course, Wilfred wasn't that young back then either.
You guys think I'm crazy? Well, that's fine. Diabetes.
No, I think he always looked that way.
Yeah, he
Like
just
since birth.
Yeah, he just didn't have the classic mustache though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because at first when he showed up, it was kind of like, is that who that is?
So Kirk Russell played McCready. He's a professional helicopter pilot. He loved chess. He loved drinking and setting his friends on fire every now and again when he was suspicious of them. So that's pretty much his character in the movie.
That's cool. That's like a favorite pastime of mine as well.
And you have Blair, played by Wilfred Brimley. He runs a computer simulation and immediately decides that humanity is screwed and pretty much destroys everything at the station. He kind of goes nuts with the axe for a while, and you question if he's sane or not.
Yeah, he was going a little stir crazy, and with all the stress and the chaos of you know, everything that he started seeing, he just started losing his mind, and he came unglued. So then you just kind of left like, man, this guy's got to be infected, you know?
Yeah.
Because he's losing it.
Like, what the hell's going on right now?
He was like shooting at people and stuff, you know?
And then you have Childs, played by Keith David. And he was always the one who said, don't trust anybody.
And then we had Gary, played by Donald Moffat. Kind of like the man in charge. He was the station commander at their outpost. He was kind of trying to keep everything under control.
Just calm down, everybody.
And they ended up subduing him and taking the gun from him.
God, it was chaos, like pure chaos.
There was just no trust anywhere. And how could they be, you know, after you see what has happened at this point in the movie? And then there was Knowles. Not to be confused with Gnarls Barkley, who was awesome.
Crazy. That made me crazy. Probably.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Sing it.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be doing stupid shit like that.
It's all right. It's okay.
I don't do that no more. You know, I mean, we do, but it's on our Patreon. So
yeah, that's true.
You gotta join a Patreon for the. I'm just kidding. We don't have a Patreon.
We do intend to start a Patreon though later this year. Just FYI.
Mm-hmm. They'll be singing and dancing
and a lot of inappropriate things.
So Knowles, he was played by T.K. Carter. He was the cook of the bunch, and he brought a lot of sass to the film. That's why I like
you bring to the show.
That's it, man. Somebody's got to be the smart ass sass guy. I'm gonna give you the sass. Don't make me get sassy up in this. Don't make me get sassy up in this. Sass. I'm gonna give you the sass. Don't make me get sassy up in this. He was a fun character. And then you had Palmer, who was played by David Clennon. This was kind of like the burnout of the group.
All right, man.
You know, he was always kind of a little bit out there prior to everything going crazy. But he was also like kind of just chill, you know. And then there was Windows.
Yeah, Windows.
Played by Thomas G. Waits. And he was basically their communications guy. You know, he was trying to work on the radio and reach out. And I guess he was just shitty at his job because they never got in touch with anybody. Man, but he was the panicky one. He was kind of like, you know, I don't know, not really timid, but he was like easily scared, spooked the whole time. Yeah. Poor guy was like crawled up like in a ball in a corner of the room while Wilford Brimley was losing his shit with an axe, you know. I'm like, come on, man, the dude's like, I don't know, 60 years old. All you got to do is sneak up on him and
that wasn't going to happen. He was terrified.
Yeah. But he did have a pretty mean swing on that axe. So.
He did, yeah. That is true. It was a small cast in this movie, but each person really lent a lot to the movie, and they all had a very unique personality. So you combine that with the suspense of who, you know, who's the monster and who's not. It makes for a really good suspenseful movie.
Yeah, I definitely I enjoyed it. I was trying to recollect. I was trying to think back if I had seen that movie as a kid, and it seems like I have, or I should have, but I didn't remember any of it.
Yeah.
But I was watching creature features with my dad and stuff, you know, way probably too early, you know, maybe. I don't know. So I'm sure I had seen it, but I didn't remember any of it, so I'll just say I didn't. Yeah. So I just said a whole bunch of that for nothing. But anyway, I really enjoyed the movie. It was somewhere right around like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's another one that just did not feel like it. You know, it was just like constant, like going and going and going. And, and couldn't wait to see what's the next thing. Who is it? Who's it gonna be? Yeah. Somebody's got this thing in. Yeah. You know, like.
They waste no time getting into it.
Yeah.
Like it's not long after the movie starts. It's like one thing after another.
Yeah. I mean,
until it ends. You know.
It starts with a crazy guy shooting at a dog out of a helicopter for like 5 minutes.
And you're like, why is he doing that?
Yeah, it's like the worst shot ever. I know. Not movie shot, but shot. You know?
Yeah.
Like, why give that guy the gun? He obviously sucks.
I think I saw it in pieces as a kid, but then later on, after we got into the show and everything, I heard so many people talk about the thing, and oh man, you guys have to watch it. You guys have to cover it, or at least get the word out. So that's when I decided to buy it and check it out. You know, and I remembered some of it from when I was a kid, but clearly I was really young when I saw it because lots of it was just like a blur to me.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it as well. It was really good.
I think I remembered. I think what I remember of it is more of. God, I wish I could remember the name of them, but I used to collect, you know, all
Rainbow Bright.
Oh, Rainbow Bright. Damn. Just took me back, man. I used to collect Cabbage Patch Kids. No.
I know you did.
Trading stickers. Stickers? No. Trading cards.
Garbage Pail Cabbage Kids?
Yeah. Cabbage Patch. So I used to collect cards like baseball cards, basketball, wrestling, and horror cards too. And I think some of them are some of those images were on those cards, like the big creature where the guy's head was still attached to it, like hanging off the sides.
Oh yeah.
You know, so that's my story.
A few cool facts about the movie. This guy by the name of Rob Bottin, who was the special effects guy, was only 22 years old, and he was working 7 days a week constantly on this film to get everything wrapped up. He worked himself to exhaustion, and he ended up hospitalized because of it.
Yeah, double pneumonia.
Double pneumonia, yeah. I mean, it's nuts, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't think about these things when you watch a movie, like, you know, how much work goes into it, but I mean, double pneumonia.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where, like you said, you don't think about that kind of stuff and all the key components that happen or have to move.
Yeah.
You know, in the background to put out things that we enjoy. You know.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of credit that isn't given where it's due sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's kind of like our show. We have 3 camera guys. We have a makeup artist. You know, being a movie star is hard. It's difficult.
It is. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for those guys and like the lighting guy, Richard, you know.
Yeah. Thanks, Richard.
Nah, I think y'all, man, it's the best job I ever had.
Really light up my life. You know, Richard, if you ever want to look him up, you know, if you guys need a good lighting guy, you know, just go Richard Head.
Yeah.
And take care of you. We got a dude named Frank that kind of oversees things sometimes, you know.
Yeah. 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 Security, the security
good,
team.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Fred, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Fred, he's always good.
Yeah. He's the head of security.
He's always, every show he's got my back. He's got our back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So everyone. And you got Jason.
Yeah.
Jason's great. Another pretty cool fact about this movie is that the blood test scene was actually a last-minute decision to do. So they were really confused about like how to create suspense when it came to, you know, them trying to decide who was infected and who wasn't, right? Mm-hmm. So that's when they said, okay, well, we'll use the blood test. We'll kind of go through this series of tests to create some tension there. To see like who's actually, you know, who's infected.
Yeah.
And that ended up being one of the most iconic suspense scenes in the early 80s. So
yeah, that was definitely a cool scene.
I guess you're okay.
And a boy, Kurt.
Coke! Kirk Russell. Kirk Russell.
So Kirk Russell, at the end of the movie, throws dynamite at the Thing, and he yells, "F you, monster!" And that was completely improvised. It was like so into his role and like passionate that he said that when he threw it, but it wasn't in the script.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty
just
cool.
left it in.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
And speaking of Kurt Russell throwing dynamite, he actually almost got hurt filming those scenes.
Really?
Because it was the 80s and people were getting pneumonia on set, but still had to work through it, and there was no kind of secure safety, you know, guides or whatever. And they used real dynamite. Yeah.
Hold this.
You'll be fine. We got Wilford Brimley.
Diabetes.
So another thing about the Thing.
The Thing?
Another thing about the Thing.
What do you think about saying another thing about the Thing?
Botten didn't want the Thing to have like a singular image, right? So he purposely made it look different and morph depending on what it acted as a host. Like, well, how do you even say that? ¿Cómo se dice eso?
It took on the likeness of whatever host it infected.
You did it! Congratulations!
But that was really intentional. He didn't want it to have a name. He didn't want it to have a certain image.
Yeah.
It was really hard to describe because it was different every time. And that's why it had
to morph.
Yeah. So the only thing you could say is that it's a thing. Chow for chow.
For chow.
For real,
For real, bro. Dead ass.
Oh God.
Dead ass. On my mama, bro. You know, since they were in the Arctic, and since they were in Antarctica, bro.
Antarctica, bro.
You know, they did a lot of filming in Alaska. They also kept the set, like the inside set,
Inside the set.
Inside the set. They they blasted like the AC. They kept it so cold everywhere, so you could see the actors' breaths.
Didn't they keep it at freezing?
I guess I wasn't there, but yeah,
that's what I read.
I'd say so. Yeah.
God, that must have been miserable.
For people who love it to be in the 90s. Only thing I like in the 90s is music. All right.
I don't like cold weather, so
yeah.
A little fun fact about me.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I like cold. So the original ending, Carpenter wanted McCready to basically die out in the snow, just like freeze to death.
Oh wow!
But the consensus was that would just be too dark and bleak. You know? you know, I guess for, that's not a very American film type ending, you know.
Right.
So somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to walk away. And that kind of led to the ambiguous ending where McCready and Childs is, you know, hanging out and sharing a drink.
Yeah.
At the end, and you know, it's just kind of abrupt. And fans have been debating for decades now, like whether or not they're both infected, whether one's infected.
Yeah.
You know, so that kind of keeps the lore behind the movie rolling, and the story, like, you know, keeps it current, because it's always a debate now.
Yeah.
Which was also like a you know, a smart move, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was
cool.
intentional.
It was.
But yeah.
I read it was anyway. I don't know. You tell us. Was it intentional? Anything fans? Anything experts out there?
Any experts about anything out there? The chess computer was voiced by Carpenter's wife at the time.
Huh.
Kurt Russell was playing and ends up getting beat by the computer, and he calls it a cheating sassy bitch. Universal originally hated the movie. You know, apparently. We say that word a lot. Apparently.
And apparently
every time, Grandpa just gives me the remote after we watch the Powerball. Apparently you're spinning around. And
they thought that it was too violent, too depressing, too nihilistic. I'm gonna redo that. So, Universal originally hated it. They thought that it was like too violent, too depressing, and too nihilistic, and kind of bombed, you know, on a release. You know, I guess compared to what they were expecting. I mean, the film had a $15 million budget, which 1.5 million of that was strictly to special effects, and then it grossed 20 million at the box office. So, I mean, I guess they made five million. But
I'd be happy if I made 5 million.
Yeah. It was also it was overshadowed by E.T.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, it was kind of like, I guess, the same time frame.
Yeah.
But in the long run, it became a really awesome cult classic that everybody who has seen it loves it.
Yeah.
As far as I know, I've never heard anybody who's seen it like dislike it.
Same.
You know.
I read that. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember all of it, but I think that the movie finally got greenlit because of the success of Star Wars at the time. Because, you know, they had like these creatures in Star Wars and things like that, and then Universal was like, we need a movie like that. We need a movie with creatures in it. We need something along the lines of like extraterrestrial or like something like that's different, right?
Yeah.
And that's when they got the green light to get started. That's when Universal said, all right, well, let's do it.
So another cool fact is that the original score, or some of the score from the movie, was taken out or left out, and just kind of like, you know, put on a shelved it or whatever. And years later, that score was used in Quentin Tarantino's Hateful Eight movie.
Really?
So it's pretty cool how, like, I mean, you know, he uses like all kind of random, off the wall music and stuff, and so it's cool like that he picked it from that movie.
That's cool.
And used it, you know, decades later. It's pretty awesome. Speaking of Quentin Tarantino using music from this movie, if you're a Quentin Tarantino fan, stay tuned for our next episodes, because episode 3 and 4, we're going to be covering Death Proof, directed by Quentin Tarantino, as well as Planet Terror, directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome, man.
Yeah, I can't wait. You know, Rose McGowan, Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Many others. It's going to be awesome.
Thanks for checking out another episode of Heavy Metal Horror Show. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the button.
Yeah, if you got any more suggestions, recommendations,
please leave them in the comment section.
Peace.